I'm going to rehash my point about alarm clocks. I've had a lot of time to think about alarm clocks. So I've thought a lot about alarm clocks. I thought, maybe I was too radical in saying, alarm clocks are for losers. Is that really true? Alarm clocks are for secatos, as I would now say. Is that really true? And I've come to the conclusion, yes, they are. If you live a life where you need an alarm clock in order to not get in trouble, you are a secato. Alright. You are, I call them cuck clocks. That's what an alarm clock is. Now, this seems like a radical view. I've talked about this, and people are like, what? What do you mean? Everyone uses an alarm clock, blah, 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 blah. And they just don't understand the point. The point is, if you live a life where you're forced to wake up at a certain time, or you're going to get in trouble, you're going to lose your job, or you're going to miss school. Oh no, I missed school. How terrible. You are a secato. Now, it's true, some people are in situations where they can't really avoid alarm clocks. Like, if you're 14, what are you going to do? So I understand. There are exceptions don't disprove rules, though. Most people who use alarm clocks are these people who work 9-to-5 jobs, they hate their lives, and they wish. They're like, you hear them talk. I've seen so many people talking. They're like, oh my God, I had to go to work this morning. I wish I could just hit the snooze button, get an extra 15 minutes to sleep, but no, I would be late for work. If I'm late for work, then I'll get fired. How awful. I'm gonna lose my job. Oh no. And that's obviously different from saying, okay, I want to use an alarm clock because I want to wake up at this time to do this. That's your own decision. My point here is that if you live a life where other people are forcing you to use an alarm clock with threat of, where you feel threatened, like, oh, well, if I don't, then I'm going to get in trouble, something bad's going to happen, blah, 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 then you're a cuck. Because you're being dominated. You are submitting to someone who doesn't even like you. I mean, at least when girls submit. Well, I think girls should submit. But when girls submit, at least, well, they should be submitting to a man that actually likes them, that actually cares about them. But you're submitting to some corporation. Like, imagine working at McDonald's and you need to get in there at like 8 o'clock sharp. Got to get there at 8 o'clock. Got to set your alarm clock. So, people don't use, like, they're going on their phone. 7:30. Then I got to get dressed. Then I got to take a quick drive over there. Should be there on time. And there's absolutely no time to snooze. I have to wake up exactly at 7:30. If I wake up any later, then I'm going to be later for work. So I got to do it. You're submitting, and you are panicking about what this corporation will do to you. This corporation, as I said, corporations don't care about you. You're letting this corporation that cares absolutely nothing about you. If you died tomorrow, they would just replace you. Absolutely no mourning for you. Don't care. Well, maybe your manager at your local branch will be like, oh, how sad. Jim died. Jim had nothing going for him. He was some burger flipper, but that's kind of sad. Maybe they'll blow some candles for you, make a little cake. Rest in peace, Jim. But McDonald's themselves, they don't care. They don't give a damn. New employee, now. We need more burgers flipped. We need to sell more burgers. They don't care. And you're just here like, oh, well, I gotta please McDonald's. or I'm gonna lose my job. I have to please McDonald's. My nose keeps me. That's how most people live their lives. How sad is that? How sad is that? Imagine that being your life. And a lot of people don't. The same thing goes for people who work typical 9-to-5 office jobs. How sad is this reality? This corporation doesn't even care about you at the end of the day, but you're just working so hard to please them. And you won't even think about getting extra sleep that you want because they will get mad at you. These other people that don't care about you are literally controlling your life. And you can't say no. And that's the big point here. There's a difference between using an alarm clock by choice and by force. 99% of people use alarm clocks by force. Okay? They're forced to wake up at a certain time or they get in trouble. They're forced to do things. They don't have a choice. They aren't really sovereign individuals. In fact, they're really slaves, to be honest. People talking like, oh, we abolished slavery. How amazing. Yay, yay. The truth is, slavery still exists in America. These people working these 9 to 5 jobs are slaves. Now, don't turn me. Where's my camera? Okay. Don't turn me into a libtard where I'm saying, oh my god, minimum wage. This is the people's fault. They agreed to the job. They're in a position where, like, well, I need to accept this 9 to 5 job or else I'm going to be homeless. Yeah. You shouldn't be in that position in the first place. There's so many job opportunities you could take where you aren't this little cuck. And you could start your own business as well. Which I would opt the latter being the best option. Even if you don't like business, even if you aren't a good businessman, that's the one you should be taking. You should learn, okay? Because the truth is, no corporation, no system that will hire you cares about you. Now, if you work in some family-owned business, then that's better, right? But for most people, starting a business is really your only option in order to escape being a cuck. And alarm clocks are just a symbol. Alarm clocks are a sign of this. You should strive. And this is the key point here. You should strive to live a life where you don't need an alarm clock. You should be able to wake up whenever you want. Whenever you want. Shouldn't be, forced down by some boss or some corporation that doesn't care about you.